Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another session of Legend of the Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third. This is your host, TheAntiYuu, and we are going to make more progress, hopefully. We kind of just explored Grand Soul. We unlocked, we saved Mueller, and then that unlocked the arena. Went to the arena, which unlocked Joshua. And then the cast got unlocked, where we unlocked KLOE. Fantastic. Now, the thing is, we fucking saw Gilbert again. Why do we keep running into him? Why does it always have to be him? See, we went into Grand Soul Castle, right? And we heard someone going, "Help, help, please, someone save me." Okay, someone's in danger. We gotta go check it out. Certain blue-haired Jaeger, Ouroboros. I forget what his affiliation is right now, actually. I think it's still Ouroboros. But yeah, we see him, we have to save his life, and he tells us basically nothing. It's like, hey, how did you end up here? I don't know. Was it always like this? I don't know. Do you know how to get out? I don't know. Have you seen anyone? I don't know. Fucking Gilbert. But yeah, so we met the Lord of Phantasma, which was interesting. My crack theory right now is they're not really a bad guy. What if they're just luring us into where the monsters are, so we can get rid of it for them, right? Because they're not exactly attacking us. They're not gonna be like, "Hey, I'm here to kill you," rah, you know, stuff like that. They're just like, "Face the challenges, racers. Amass strength and challenge the demons." And I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound like something specifically, I don't know, malevolent against us? Okay. Malicious, that's the word. So I'm thinking, what if they're actually a good guy? And they're just leading us on, making us stronger. Who knows? So we did see two special doors, right? The first one was for fight 100 battles, and then you can walk through. And through that door, we saw a report for Northumbria, the Salt Pail. Holy moly! I knew that Northumbria existed, right? Because I know that the North Jaegers are there. But, like, apparently some huge spike fell out of the sky. And it was covered in salt, and as it was emitting that salt, everything in the vicinity, like, 2/3 of the country got salted. Dehydrated, reduced to dust. It looks like it's snowing, but it's actually goddamn salt, which kind of reminds me of Nier Replicant, if anyone remembers that. God, what a good game. Because in Nier Replicant, spoilers, I think it was just from a data log or something, or it's revealed that at the beginning of the game, you see a lot of snow. That's not snow, that's salt from people dissolving. But yeah, so that's the salt pail. They took a chip of it, and that's what we used to kill Wiseman at the end of Sky 2. So yeah, looking forward to that. The second door, I am worried that I'm gonna get all heartbroken about it, because it is a KLOE and Joshua door, right? And reminder, I keep trying to hammer this in. She said like, oh, back in Sky 1, before everything went down, I had a little crush on Joshua. I'm like, okay, girl, I got you. And she accepted that Estelle is Joshua's one and only, right? But still, a little heartbreaking. So let's check this out. It's probably gonna be a long one. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be, but I wanted to at least see this, and I wanted to see the next area. That's my goal for now, at least. And then I'll probably take a break. Again, shorter streams, but like higher frequency. That's what I'm testing out. I don't know how well it's gonna be, but we'll see. Bring to me the boy with eyes of amber, and the princess of indomitable spirit. Only then shall the door open. Open the door, yes. I want to see what this is about, because I like Joshua. I like KLOE. I like KLOE a lot, guys. Okay. So as the title says, I need her to be happy. I need her to find someone, literally anyone, as long as it's not a piece of shit, you know? Because I like her, and I think she deserves some love. And if it's not from me, someone, anyone that's good to her. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Alright, what do we got? You know, we saw Joshua in a new outfit, but I was wondering if Estelle will get a new outfit too. Ah shit, Libro News Special Issue. Flying City Falls, Libro safe once more. Glory to the young bracers who saved us all from crisis. Are they gonna note that KLOE is part of that group? Yeah, so like I said, Estelle got a new drip in Sky 2. And then Joshua also had a new drip, right? And then we see him here with a new outfit. But I'm wondering if Estelle actually got a new outfit in 3 as well. Because it looks like he actually just matches Estelle, now that I think about it, you know? Enigmatic object. Gone in a flash! A mysterious structure that last appeared a month over Valeria Lake disappeared as it suddenly came, collapsing loudly in a giant mountain of rubble into the lake. Many of our readers have witnessed the moment themselves, but it seems that it was visible not only from Libero, but from the southern edge of the Empire, and from Calvert as well. Ooh, how high was this thing? How big was this thing? Was it as big as Valeria Lake? No, that'd be too much. A small minority argued that the structure may have been a new weapon belonging to the Royal Army, but this term event seems too conclusively to rule out that possibility. The collapse of the Libro Arc caused a 2-arched high tsunami around the edge of the lake, but so far, there have been no report of serious injuries, fatalities, or missing persons as a result of this. Okay, so big splash, no damage. Gotcha. Unfortunate fisherman. Wait, is this the guy? Oh, fuck, I forgot his name. This guy's in Bose. I know that guy. I think so. The worst that seems to have been reported is a number of unfortunate fishermen who were unable to escape in time, getting covered in water. According to the investigation by the Royal Guard and Bracer Guild, it was a flying city from ancient Sumerian times. How it exactly came to be above Valeria Lake to begin with, or what caused it to collapse, remains to be confirmed, but it appears to be without a doubt that the international crime syndicate known as the Society was somehow involved. While this has yet to be officially confirmed, reports suggest that an investigation team in the city encountered a group of Crimson soldiers, therefore supporting the above theory. Gotcha. Who took these pictures? Was Neil actually with us, Neil and Dorothy? I think so. Otherwise, how would you get this, like, really good and clean shot of the Libro Arc? By the way, I wish we had a better look of this place. I think we only have this screenshot and maybe one other of the Libro Arc. I could probably check the wiki, but the wiki's always full of spoilers, you know? But you can at least see on this, like, little image, you can see the cradle. You can see the little park area. And you can see the factory. Oh, but what's all that water in the middle surrounding the tower? I don't know. But yeah. This place just one mystery after another. We can't let those guys get away with more than they already had, said a member of the team. Who said this? Furthermore, this Central Factory and the Royal Army are planning to continue investigating Libro Arc. And to this end, we'll be launching a combined salvage operation. Right. And we saw Gustav and Erica and Major Sid responsible for that. Well, I guess Colonel Sid now, right? Let's see. Phenomena that tormented the whole of the city finally ceased. As a result, many now believe that the city caused the phenomena, but no conclusive proof of this has been established, and we can only await further research into the issue. Thoughts. The horrible shutdown phenomena and the chaos that was created as a result have been a sobering reminder of just how dependent all of us are on orbits in our daily lives. Perhaps something similar may never happen again, but this is still a good opportunity to reflect on just how much we owe to orbits. Perhaps to try and reduce our reliance on them. I feel like I've heard this plot before. In Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 16, I believe, right? where the mother crystals. Shit, what was it? I know that magic was being lost throughout the lands, right? And people started to rely on non-magical sources of like fire, for example. Let's see. Politics. Crown Princess Claudia has been busy. As previously recorded, her High Princess Claudia. As previously reported, her High Princess Claudia is now this nation's Crown Princess. As a result, we will be referring to her as such in all publications moving forward. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time after assuming her position in meeting with Prince Olivert of the Erebonian Empire, and together they reconfirmed the two nations' relationship with one another. After the discussions, they both boarded the Arcel together. It's widely expected that this meeting will contribute to ensuring peaceful relations with Ereboni in the future. In addition, the pair plan to both be in attendance at the upcoming banquet held at the Grenzo Castle. Right. We'll now bring you the latest on that in due time. Closing thoughts. As you all know, our homeland of Lyril has fallen victim to a vast number of calamities over the past year. Those the coup d'etat, the bizarre changes at the Treacherous Towers, coming under the assault of an ancient dragon, our capital being attacked, and finally, the Librarch's appearance, as already discussed in this very issue. What you may not know, however, is that there is a group of young men and women who are involved with the resolution of all these crises. Their steel-like will and unyielding determination leading them to their conclusions. If not for them, these crises may not have been resolved or taken a turn for the worse. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for all they've done for us. Thank you. You are truly this nation's great hope. Please, I just need one person to note that Claudia, our dear old KLOE Rins, was part of the assault team that saved the world. Do we get like an actual cutscene? Let's go. Again, I want to see KLOE interact with Joshua. Also, absolutely, there was no way that this wasn't, that report wasn't made by Nyal, right? Because how else would he get this information? He was the only one who was like closest to us, you know? Especially for the Librarch stuff. Where'd he get those photos, right? What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on, or I'm gonna leave you behind. Oh, there she is, our little adorable cinnamon roll. Again, every time I see Dorothy, I keep thinking back to that one guard in Bose, in Sky 2, who's like, hey, do you think she's kind of cute? I don't know, man. She seems like kind of a freak. I don't know. She seems like the nerdy type, and I'm kind of into that. I'm like, okay, man, respect. Wait for me. No time for waiting. If we take much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option. But I'm so hungry. Dude, it's a banquet. It's a banquet. You're just gonna eat there. Oh my god. Dude, okay. It's like, Dorothy, there's a buffet down the street. We just gotta walk there. No, I'm too hungry. I can't do it. No. But there's, the food's just right down the street. You just gotta bear with it. No. Okay. I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you could eat more at the banquet, didn't you? Okay, you know what? That's fair. I mean, I get it. You could be too hungry to move. She's literally starving herself. Okay, you know what? I've done the same thing. I'm actually guilty about this thing, right? Where if my family tells me, okay, we're going out to the buffet at like what? Let's say going to the buffet after work around 6 o'clock. I'm okay, I'll skip lunch. I'll probably survive until the buffet. I'll have plenty of room. That doesn't usually work out because maybe your stomach gets all messed up by the time you get to the buffet. I'm just saying. I didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a single thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all sorts of lightheaded. You skipped an entire day. More than 24 hours. She said she didn't eat since yesterday. Holy moly. Dorothy, you're adorable. People love you. I adore you a little bit. You're also so crazy. Pain in the ass. What the hell were you thinking? I can't move. Kill me. Well, I like these as a duo. I'm pretty sure the age gap is pretty wide, so I don't think I can ship that. But they are an amazing duo. Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There's gonna be Ideos knows how many famous people there. First on the agenda is snapping a photo of Her Majesty, and then the Crown Princess, and then... Are you actually picking her up? I think he's dragging her. Kill me! No. I'm gonna drag you by the legs, though. Huh? This actually isn't so bad. Fucking Dorothy, dude. He's dragging her around, and he's like, oh, I'm not walking. That's amazing. Oh, look, it's my go-to Dunin and KLOE. KLOE's cool too. At one point, we were all in grave danger. Oh, the party's here too. But thanks to the efforts of everyone and many others, all is well. No, this is actually all the party members, and like our friends and family. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor those who contributed to making it a reality. Yeah, I saw like Zin and Olivier and Shara at one table. I saw the Sky Pirates at another table, right? Let's see, what else? We'll have to see. We have, yeah, there's Duke Duden on the right. We love that guy. Yeah, is he my favorite character? No, but I do love his character development where he started as a piece of shit. And now he's like, no, I don't even deserve to be king because I'm not doing kingly things. I'm like, okay, I respect that. Sorry, where were we? This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate the fact that, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia. Of course. Oh boy. Okay, hear me out, right? In Sky 1, and I think a little bit of Sky 2, when she appeared as the princess, she rocked the long hair, but now she's rocking the short hair with the princess outfit. Guys, hear me out. Like, Tita, the most powerful force in the universe. Of course, she gets a special exception above all else. KLOE might be my favorite character, aside from Tita. Holy moly. She's so pretty, and then she had to deal with a lot of stuff. I liked her as a student. Liked her when she stepped up to be princess. Accepted her role. She got the new drip, and now she is here. Of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberl by ending the peril we were faced with. I love that the Sky Pirates went there coincidentally to the Liberl arc. They crash landed, had no choice but to help us, and now they're like, yeah, here's your reward. You're pardon of all your crimes. Lucky them, but it's not like they were bad people anyway, right? They're Joshua's friends. Whether it's extending a helping hand to those in need, or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people. As this country's future monarch, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Where's Joshua, by the way? Reminder that this is a KLOE and Joshua door. So that means he's like a key part of this cutscene as well, I assume. Oh man. I'm still worried that this is going to be a thing where it's like, hey, I just want you to know I'm the princess now and I'm confessing my love to you. And Joshua's going to say, sorry, you know I love Estelle. God, it's going to break my heart. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you've done, but... No, we just made it! Whew, we're finally here. Food! Someone give me some food! Oh boy. How are you doing? Eating and wait, you got pictures to take! The Crown Princess' speech might be finishing soon! Bro, they're making a scene right now. I get it, it's a major scoop, but holy moly... Well, okay, he's behind the railing, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people can see you. Oh, okay. Bro. Well, I do hope you all enjoy your time here, all the same. Dude. That's going straight into KLOE's eyes, by the way. Claudia, sorry. I know her name is Claudia, but we gotta address her by her nickname, her friend name, KLOE, right? Still, she's out here trying to make a speech, trying to be as all formal and generous as possible. Dorothy's out there flashing a camera in her face. I'm sure you're all busy men and women, burdened by a great many responsibilities and concerns. But today, I would ask that you all cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest in Lionel, so by all means, partake until you can no more. May the goddess bless this nation. Dude, I like Duke Dunin. He's such a good guy now. If we met him with this personality, KLOE really is something else, huh? Yeah, if we met Duke Dunin with his personality, like his current personality, I would think, oh, absolutely boring, who cares? He's just doing some like fancy schmancy jibber jabber, you know? But he starts off as a misogynistic piece of shit, where it's like, women can't rule. But now here we are, serving the people. Okay, but yeah, we got Estelle and Joshua back. Okay, so yeah, this takes place shortly after the Oriole crash landed, right? I'm really glad, by the way, that we get to see this. Because I was wondering where everyone went after, you know, the events of the second game. We saw them in the credits going elsewhere. But like, I mean, immediately after the Oriole crashed, right? We needed that. It's good to see Estelle again. So yeah, she's in her Sky 2 drip. And Joshua is also in his Sky 2 drip. But as I was saying before, right? Joshua's new outfit, I think, just matches Estelle's, right? So I think Estelle's going to keep the same costume when we get her back. But she's going to be matching with Joshua, which is going to be adorable. KLOE really is something, huh? I'm not sure I could dress super nice, but I'm not sure I could dress up super nice. I'm not sure I could dress up super nice, get up in front of a crowd like this, and make a big speech the way she did. Yeah, she is. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as Crown Princess before. But from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kind of jealous though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses all the way she does. You got something to say, mister? Dude, hear me out, right? Joshua rocks the dress better than Estelle, actually. Isn't that funny? Where Estelle's like, you know, KLOE's really cute. I wish I could pull off a dress like that. Looks at Joshua, who's worn both a princess outfit and a maid dress. And rocked it, by the way. Holy shit. Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time. So, it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. Oh, okay, that's cute. Where it's like, I forgot that you care about girly things too. Like, of course, Estelle's the tomboy, right? She likes fishing, she likes roughhousing. Her main hobby is collecting sneakers, which I don't think we delve too much on. But her hobby is like collecting sneakers from all over the country, right? That was cool. But now Joshua's like, hey, when you show your girly side, I think that's adorable. What do you mean? I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy with helping get Lyro back in shape, so I haven't even had time to go back home. But that doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress once in a while, you know? Actually, I'd love to see Estelle in formal outfits. Or at least in more girly clothes, you know? It's that Gap Moe, I think. It's, okay, oh man. This is gonna be kind of rude. It's similar to how Joshua looked fantastic in the dress. I want to see Estelle in the dress, but that sounds like I'm calling Estelle a boy. Well, she's the tomboy, right? She doesn't usually dress all girly like. I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown even in these past few weeks. I have? Yeah, dude, okay. I'm sorry for talking every time they say like one or two lines, but I have to agree that in Sky 1, she's a newbie bracer, and Joshua keeps reminding her to like write in her notebook or say something like "stay on task," and then in Sky 2, after Joshua leaves, she's doing that stuff on her own, right? Becoming a professional bracer. Even when the Empire pulled up, she's like, okay, you don't want to mess around? I won't mess around. I'm standing here on official bracer business. I'm like, okay, she's really cool. I'm glad. So she's matured, and I hope we get to see her more in like later games, like this mature version of her. I have? Well, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you've kept up ease. And your judgments as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person to sell. Aw, okay, that's cute. I'm glad that they get to reflect like this, you know? I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. Yeah, again, I think Joshua's been gone for about over a month. And now that he's reunited with Estelle, he gets to see this professional side of her. But what can I say? I'm glad that things seem to have finally calmed down a bit on the work front these past few days. Again, I'm sorry for yapping so much, I just love talking about these characters. I want to make sure I savor these moments. Is that Richard by himself in the back right corner? Holy moly, my guy. The capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather. Dude, they need a breather after going through so much. Like, loving each other, leaving each other, and then reuniting again. Yeah, they deserve a moment of peace. Oh, look! Look at all that food. Dude, I need... Okay, hear me out, right? I need an interaction between Josette, Annalise, KLOE, and Estelle, because they're roughly the same age, I think. At this point in time, I think they're all roughly 17, with Josette being like slightly younger. Dude, I still am upset about Annalise not really being part of the story in Sky 2. Hopefully we get her back, hopefully, in this game. We'll have to see. Look at all that food! The chefs in the castle supposedly made the entire spread too. There's no way I'm missing out on this. I didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now it's my time to pick out big time. Well, we had the feast, right, for winning the tournament, but I guess it wasn't a full-on feast, it was just a fancy old dinner. I'm gonna eat until I barf. Stay right here, okay, Joshua? I'm gonna scope out the goods. Oh man, and this is the moment where KLOE swoops in. Joshua, I always loved you. It's gonna be really awkward. She's gonna catch Joshua by himself. Oh no. She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others. Hey look, how you doing, Joshua? Estelle not here with you? She just left. How did you would have passed each other on the way here, actually. What? She just went to get food a second ago, actually. Are you two here more for work than fun? Bingo! There are many occasions where this many famous people are gathered in one place. Right, you got the prince of the Erebonian Empire here too, actually. There's no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Don't you think you're getting out of here? Don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us, alright? Alright. Great! Next up is the Crown Princess. Hop to it, Dorothy! I can't go on. Need something to eat. Dude, this girl decided not to eat for 30 hours just so she can pig out at this banquet without realizing that they're gonna be here for work, so they're not going to enjoy the food whatsoever. Gonna stay here? Hello, yes, hi, yes, I'm tired, yes. It is good to see you, my dear Alice. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I saw your message and now I'm doing the accent. My bad. Dorothy, eat some food. Okay, right. So, for context, I'm pretty sure you just saw it, right? this is a flashback scene because I think the entire third game has all these like flashback episodes, right? So this takes place right after the second game. There's a whole banquet going on. You know, a big old feast, unlimited food basically. And Dorothy's like, wow, that means I don't have to eat anything and I'll just pig out at the banquet, right? And now she's starving, she's here. And yeah, I was like, all right, time for work. What do you mean work? I have no idea what I'm saying. Help. No, I understood what you're saying. You said, you said you're gonna stay here. Hello, hi, yes, I'm tired, yes, No, I understand that mood completely. Let's say first thing in the morning, you wake up, you want to greet people, you don't know what to say, you say a lot of random rabble. Good morning, good morning. I need something to eat. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Questions asked, photos to take. Poor girl. Oh, why are you so mean? Dude, he told you this was for work. What do you mean, Dorothy? Ah, he's been more fired up than usual. Well, yeah, you just saved the world like yesterday, right? I feel like there's a lot going on for him. So you need certain characters to unlock certain flashbacks. So this is a KLOE and Joshua flashback. So what I said last stream was, I am scared about what's gonna happen in this flashback because KLOE had a crush on Joshua, but Joshua has Estelle. When I'm sleepy and my mouth isn't connected to brain, I just start mumbling random words like ran out dialogue options and start yapping. Yo, I get that. It's gonna be a talent. Trust me, you will get that talent where you will start filtering which random rebels come out. Hold on, let me get rid of this bot real quick. Yeah, you'll learn to control it. Exterminate the clanker! Dude, hear me out. We saw what looked like an AI earlier. Not in this stream, but last stream. A blue AI woman. I'm like, uh-oh. I might like this. But we'll have to see more of them before I can make any judgments. They didn't have a face. Guess who's in class? Tram! I'm so sorry. I have to stream while you're in class. I'm sorry. No, I get it. Classes are back on. I'm no longer a student because, you know, I finished all my classes, right, ages ago. Online class. Wait, at least it's an online class. You can at least maybe get up, go to the bathroom or something, drink some water, sit back down at your own leisure. Whoa, is that legally not Cortana? Hey, at least this one wore clothes. Actually, I think the new version of Cortana in Halo Infinite also wore clothes. But I digress. The one in this game back in 2006, I think, had clothes. Let's see. But yeah. In my area, it hasn't affected me too greatly. The only reason why I know classes are back in session is because traffic around the school zones has increased. I realize out of context, me talking about the traffic in school zones sounds awful. But I just live in one of those neighborhoods, you know? Fun fact, Cortana shares voice actor with Toad from Mario. Master Chief! No, I can't do it. I can't do it. No. Let's see. I can Bitcoin TheAntiYuu points while studying This Is Life. You know, that's a benefit of lurking, so you can get those goddamn nice, juicy little channel points. I still don't have many redeems, unfortunately. I keep forgetting, it slips my mind. There's no way Cortana shares a voice actor with Toad. There's no way, Alice. He's even more fired up today than usual. Wonder how Estelle's doing. Oh, of course. Okay. Josette and Estelle always fighting. Two tomboys. It must be one hell of a spectacle. Because I kind of want to be there for it. It's funny though, because Josette argues with... Josette and Estelle argue quite a bit. About like, oh man, I like Joshua. Well, I like Joshua too. But Estelle already won though, ages ago. She kissed him. Let's see. Also, Salem cool. Salem from like Ruby. Let's see. So much for scoping out the food. I suppose there's good chance as any. I owe a lot to the people here on a personal level too. Maybe I should go and thank them while I have the chance. Oh! This was not what I was expecting. Okay, Amalthea. You know you can just have dinner with the guy, right? In Sky 1, she is Colonel Richard's right-hand man. Reminder, by the way, that Richard led a whole coup d'etat, was like the final boss of Sky 1. But he's on our side now, which is cool. But yeah, she was his right-hand man. And even though he surrendered to us in the second game and turned himself in, she was like, no, I gotta break him up because I love him. And now in Sky 3, I guess, she's just watching him from the shadows, which is kind of sus. That's love, I suppose. Let's see. Anyways, yes, Joshua, talk to people, god damn it. Okay, hold on. We're 30 minutes in. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Let me do a quick BRB. Holy moly. Guys, hear me out. These cutscenes are kind of long. I'll be right back. That's weird. The clip thing didn't load. That's a good thing I spotted that. Maybe it's down. I'll have to keep that in mind. Uh-oh. So yeah, what the fuck are you doing? No, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Kanona Amalthea, or Kanone Amalthea. Again, Colonel Richard's right-hand woman. She's like, hey, how dare you disrespect His Highness, not His Highness, His Excellency, how dare you? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, girl, please. And she was willing to restart the coup d'etat, a whole rebellion, just for his sake. So that's love, I guess. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Emperor of Mankind. Dude, love is crazy. Love is crazy. Wasn't expecting to find you here. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. It really did help us. Yeah, so they were supposed to go to prison, right? But our dear old dad was like, oh man, coincidentally, they were rerouted to the capital as it was being attacked. Well, it looks like out of sheer coincidence, they helped us. I guess we gotta give them a pardon. Okay. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. It really did help us all. Oh, please. I only did what I did because it was one of Excellency's bail conditions. Well, I guess he's still on parole. He's still on parole with the condition that he has to fight for the army. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless dregs otherwise. Dude, love is crazy. Hear me out. She's crazy, but I get it. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. Jesus Christ. Like, hey, thanks for the help. Fuck you! I'm only here for Richard! Okay, cool. Just chill. You were able to make it, Richard. Yes, thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, of course. I've received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Probably for foiling the Society's attack on Gransel, right? That's good news. I'm happy for you. I'm glad he's free. I don't think he has an official military rank anymore. Well, maybe he does. He still has to work with the army. I think that's his condition, right? I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Right. Again, he led a coup d'etat. He literally he kidnapped KLOE. He actually kidnapped KLOE. Flat out. just so he could be like, oh no, the princess disappeared. I guess Duke Dunan's next in line. Now that the nation's at peace, I feel this the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. So can we off him? Well, he wants to be off, but obviously the party is like, he's useful. He could be a party member. Man, how dare he hurt KLOE? Dude, I was like, oh man. It's crazy that he got forgiveness for that. It's one of those things where like, oh, technically he was brainwashed, right? I think that's what was going on. He was already an ambitious man. He wanted to serve the people of the country. He pushed for a lot of military policies. But then the real bad guys kind of whispered in his ear and was like, hey, you should overthrow the throne. And he's like, yeah, I should overthrow the throne, you know? So it's more like a suggestion, right? It's a unique form of brainwashing, where it's like, I'm just gonna convince you to do this instead of like brainless robot type thing. Maybe he'll just spontaneously fall out of a window. Again, hurting KLOE, kidnapping KLOE, it's kind of a no-no, I think. Oh, let me tell you, when we discovered that KLOE was a princess though, right? We hear that the princess is captured. This is back when we were playing as Estelle, back in Sky 1. And we're like, okay, we gotta go to this exact location, and we're gonna save the princess. We burst into the room, and it's like, hey, KLOE, what a coincidence seeing you here. What's with the dress? Anyway, have you seen the princess? I heard that she was supposed to be in this exact same room. And Joshua was like, facepalming, like, Estelle, please. Oh man, what a good character. Oh man. What's wrong with the lady at the bottom just now? Oh yeah, she's the maid. She's forever stuck in this animation loop of serving the table and leaving, even though she's adding nothing to the table. Oh man. I have to talk to her and see what's her story. Let's see. Now the nation's at peace, I feel this the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. Can't say I don't understand, but still, reminder that Joshua was an assassin and killed many people as a child soldier. Please, Joshua, you need not look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her will. I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself, and I fully intend to follow through. That is all. Alright then. Let's see. I think the regally dressed pretty lady might be the Princess Estelle. It's crazy. Because yeah, KLOE is obviously the fake name, while her real name's Claudia. So, so Estelle's like, hey, KLOE, what are you doing here? Dressed up with a nice dress and a tiara. By the way, where's the princess? Maybe she just couldn't physically believe it. I was kind of hoping there'd be someone up here. Alright, well, we'll talk to the closest. Hey, are you okay? Whew, there sure are a lot of guests today. I don't know, you've been serving the same guest this entire time? Are you good? By all means, help yourself of any of the food here. It'll all taste so much better while it's still hot. Who are you serving? Are you actually going to other people? Okay. Are you gonna get anything? No? Okay. Can I block her path? You poor thing. Alright, let's talk to Professor Russell. Claudia. Well, of course I know her. She's me. Exactly. Dude. KLOE might be my favorite after Tita. Tita has a special place because she's the most powerful force in the universe. Obviously. Her adorableness outweighs everyone, right? But aside from her, I think KLOE would be my favorite character. Oh, Joshua! It's been a long time since I last saw you. Paid in tea, y'all. Yeah, it's just, probably not even paid, just paid in tea. Her payment is just that she gets to live in the castle and drink as much tea as she wants. Which might not be a bad gig. It looks good on her resume, at least. Damn, even above Estelle. Yeah, dude. Estelle, by the way, I do believe is like the best protagonist in JRPGs for like the past couple of years that I played, right? That's what I think. Unless a better JRPG character shows up. So yeah, Estelle's the best protagonist, but I still like KLOE a lot. He's in like gossip. Oh, that's come on, Mr. True. I'm sorry. I don't understand your figures of speech. Oh, oops. You meant Peyton T, like she can listen to the kingdom's gossip, any like maybe political spice going on. It's been so long since I've used the word tea for gossip. Estelle, Tina, and Claudia, those three. Oh yeah, those three, absolutely adorable. Top 3, for sure. It's good to see you too again, Professor. Although, speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to pull the Liber arc from the lake and investigate it. Alright, so again, these are a series of flashbacks, but they're kind of interrelated. Because this salvage plan that Joshua was talking about is one of the first flashbacks we've seen in this game. And I gotta scurry after my train, so BRB, good luck catching your train, Alice. We'll see you soon. You heard right, it'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. Well, yeah, you're working with goddamn Erica Russell, the best girl in this game. Well, okay, that's a little bit exaggerating, but shit's fantastic. Tina's so lucky. Valeria Lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hauling up to the silly all willy-nilly. So we're intending to work on making a map of Lake's bottom using sonar first. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Because when we saw the flashback with the salvage team, they kind of just drove up and dropped their crane right away. But if you made a map, then it makes sense. Which is gonna take some time as it is. Excuse me, have I given you some food already? No, we talked before. I want to talk to these two. Moe. Cute. I hope you're doing well, Oz. We are currently talking to the most powerful force in the universe, Tina. Is she actually powerful? Not really. Does she have godlike abilities? Not really. But is she adorable to boot? Absolutely. She also wears a hat with goggles. Hi, Zuren! Ah, man, I love that. I love that you have your own introduction. It's good to see you. No, we're just chilling, vibing. This game so far is like a compilation of flashbacks while we go through a main dungeon. So we're kind of just watching those right now. Oh, right. So Tina and Agat. This is a special thing. It's kind of weird for me to call it a ship, but Tina does show so much affection to Agat where she's like, every Friday, I need you to come to my house and I'll cook you dinner. And Agat's like, okay, people are gonna say stuff, but alright, I guess. By the way, I saw Trails of the Sky meme the other day and immediately thought of you. Then I looked at who retweeted, and it's you. It's always you. I love Trails. I love Trails so much. I even went to a convention and met a bunch of fans, which is great. I don't tell them that I stream though, because, you know, that'd be a little awkward. It's always you. You. Ah, man. No, I love retweeting that stuff. I have to be careful though. I don't want to like bug up people's feeds and whatnot. I thought you meet John Trails. I did meet John Trails. I met John Trails at the convention, and then Jeanette Trails. I don't know what the equivalent of John would be in terms of like whatever. Anyway, met a lot of people. Great time. So, sorry. So, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, this is before they agreed to do like the every Friday thing. I still think they're cute. Because Agat's like, I have work. But she's like, come over, please. She did openly say that she loved him. Though Agat himself took that as more of a sibling type thing. Oh, Joshua. Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah? Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Agat said he was gonna come over for dinner in Zace a while back. So I was just gonna ask him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. when we were getting off the Arcel, right? I didn't really mean it though. It was just one of those things you say in passing, but didn't give much thought to. Well, it's too late. As soon as you promise things to your little sister, you are locked in. Trust me. I ain't exactly doing it in free time, you know, but bring Bracer's busy work. But have you seen that meme of the final boss about to destroy the world? Then every Trails team walks in one by one, and it's never ending like some kind of messed up clown car. Okay, so I'm trying my best not to get spoiled on the plot whatsoever. What I do know is that Trails of Reverie, or Trails into Reverie, I think is like maybe the 10th game, is a huge ass crossover between all of the games that came out previously. So I believe that's gonna happen. It's a real thing. Oh, it's absolutely a real thing. So like on the cover of Trails into Reverie, I think it's all the main characters of the past 4 arcs, which is like over 10 games, I think. And this includes all of their like individual party members as well, as far as I can tell. So you saying that there is a meme of every single person walking up to the final boss, I believe it 110%. Yeah, it's like the Avengers of Trails. Now, do I know the plot? No. Do I know the characters that are in that game? No. But I know that's what happens. I ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know. Being a Bracer's busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I've got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. You're gonna cry. She better not cry. But I've been looking forward to you coming over ever since. Guys, do not disappoint your little sister. This is Tita Russell, everyone's little sister. Also, she's the engineer girl. I think I have a soft spot for engineer types as well. We'll see. But I've been looking forward to you coming over ever since. Okay, let me think. Maybe the end of the month? That should be okay. Oh, sorry, it wasn't every Friday. It was every end of the month. My bad. I think that's Friday's free, I think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. I'm glad. Again, like, their relationship is really weird because Tita has a crush on Agat, and Agat is like, you remind me of my little sister, so no. And then everyone in the party, for some reason, is like, hey, Tita, you should try something. I'm like, no, don't. God damn. So, obviously, I think KLOE would be like the big advancement for the plot. Talk to these people. Who's this? Oh, Cochrane. Okay, again, very unfortunate name. But here we have Ambassador Cochrane. Yeah, she got family zoned, right? It's like, okay, hear me out. It's like hearing someone say, you're like a brother to me. Or you're like a sister to me. I'm like, oh, I guess that's not happening. Now, it would be weird if Agat likes her too. Yeah, no. Tita's like 13 and he's like 25. That'd be way too weird. Actually, now that we're talking about getting family zoned, Estelle and Joshua, the 2 main characters of the first 2 games. Well, let's focus on the first game, rather. They call each other brother and sister because they've been raised together since like 11 years old up until 16-year-old. And they refer to each other as brother and sister because that's what they are legally. Oh, but then the whole romance thing happens. Like, okay, maybe Family Zone has a few exceptions. Maybe that's what they're into, you know? But yes, we have Ambassador Cochrane. Unfortunate name. It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. I mean, my 12 years apart. Interesting. Okay, but the real question is, when did they meet? It's not gonna be like your mother was 12 and your father was 25. You know, I think if you're both fully grown adults past 20, it's probably fine. You know, like if the youngest one is past 20, there's probably some exceptions. You know. Also, congratulations to their extended romance, I suppose. I don't know the lore. You don't know the family lore? Actually, I haven't delved too much on my family lore either. Because it's kind of a rough patch. But we don't need to get into that. It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace once again. The trouble regarding the Liber arc and subsequent restoration efforts have really shown me anew on how capable of a ruler Queen Alicia is. She's handled all that's happened impeccably. And if all this had happened in the Republic, it wouldn't have been resolved anywhere near as smoothly, let me tell you. But I feel like if you saw her as a little sister and fell for it, it'd be even more awkward. You know, you're absolutely right. That would be super awkward. Which is why I'm gonna bring it back to Estelle and Joshua. Where Estelle's like, oh, don't be silly, Joshua's my brother. Unless... You know? Oh man, we like to joke about that. Obviously, like, on paper it sounds awful, but if you play through the story, it feels more natural that way. Yeah, unless, dude, it's crazy. We're like in the final chapter, maybe not the final chapter, like the second to last chapter, Estelle is about to say some like really lovey-dovey shit, and Joshua's like, hey, Estelle, I know something's been on your mind, but I'm your brother, so I will support you as a brother. And Estelle's like, yeah, okay, sure, I'll tell you later then, after I sort out my feelings. Like, okay, cool. Oh man, it's crazy. That's why people joke about it. Yeah, that's why sometimes people joke about their relationship. I mean, again, they're not actually related, and their romantic relationship, you know, developed naturally, where instead of brother and sister, they treat each other as childhood friends who fall in love. You know, so things change over time. But crazy. Oh, Zin, my guy, my fellow party member. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Zin. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we would have done without you. Hey, think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer, really. I can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. He was supposed... Okay. Right, so his issue was in Sky 2. One of the rivals, or one of the enemy team people, Walter, was supposed to, or fell in love with Kilika, a girl, childhood friend. She's a very attractive, by the way. And it was a mutual thing. But the master of the dojo that they went to was like, you do not have permission to marry my daughter. Zin has permission to marry my daughter. So that's crazy. Let's see. Instead of like a bracer, a teeth bracer next. The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Oh, right, back in Calvard, which we won't see for like 10 years. Was that why Kilika wasn't able to make it then? Yeah, the guild receptionists are basically chained to their seats at the moment. Although, to be honest, I can't picture her getting all dressed up and coming to a party like this anyway. I can picture it. It's weird that she's not a playable party member, by the way, because she has weapons. She has 2 chakrams, kind of like Axel from Kingdom Hearts. But she never joined us in the second game. Maybe in the third game. Who knows? What do you make? Oh, Hilda. Why, hello, Joshua. She's the one who told Joshua, like, hey, you can dress up as a maid, by the way. Like, oh, okay. Tonight's party is hosted by Her Majesty in all her grace. So I do hope you'll enjoy yourself. Oh! Oh, you always come, you... Fuck. Oh. You're always welcome back at the castle anytime. She's gonna fuck you, Joshua. She's gonna fuck you. Be careful. I'd be more than happy to get you all dolled up for the occasion too. Oh right, yeah. She's the one who picked out the maid outfit for him. I'd even picked out the wig too. I'm never wearing a maid outfit again, just so you know. No, don't say that. We don't know what Estelle's into. I joked about this before. But like, what if the moment everything settled down, Estelle's like, Joshua, now that we're together again with no like world-threatening things going on, put on the dress. No, Joshua, run! No! God. Now that everything's back to normal, it feels like all that's happened that day was sort of a dream. I'd certainly rather believe it was. Seeing the castle gates fall and those scary people charging through was a nightmare. Right. Like a few days ago in-game, this entire town was under invasion. And the invasion wasn't, and conquering the town wasn't even part of the plan. It was just fuck shit up so that the main characters run over here. I thought I was gonna faint at the sight of it. Oh, okay, so KLOE's here. I'm gonna save KLOE for last, right? Because she seems very important. This is a shared flashback between KLOE and Joshua. Let's go up here and see if anyone's here. Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid you may not pass beyond this point. These lead to Her Highness's private chamber. Well, I mean, she's kind of... Well, okay, she's old, she's a grandma. And, but maybe. Please do enjoy yourself at the banquet. Anyone hiding here? No? Okay. No? Okay. Okay, I know Joshua was an assassin. And all... I know Joshua was an assassin and all, but would he win the Josh fight? Josh and who? What's the other Josh? Let's see. Fuck, I'm gonna make a bad joke. It's fine. We're delighted to see you're able to attend tonight's banquet. Please do enjoy yourself. The 2021 Josh fight. Hold on, let me see this. What is that? 2021 a Josh fight. Oh! Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. In Nebraska, April 2021, an event, 100 show up to the Josh. I see. Is it literally just a battle royale of people named Josh? That's funny. Would Joshua survive? He might accidentally kill a ton of people. Yo, is that Mary Maybell? Okay, you don't feel restricted. Mary Maybell! Sorry, I just like her a lot. She's like, what? I think she's 22. But she's also mayor of an entire town, the biggest town. Let's see. Whoever wins gets to keep the name Josh. Oh, they have to change their name. Oh, yikes. I heard the academy is actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. What? I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. Oh, you needn't worry about us. You needn't worry about us. The academy suffered no major damage as a result of what happened. It was certainly a shock to the students, but they're all back to their usual cheery selves now. It is a pleasure to see you again, Joshua. I like Lila a lot. Guys, I think I just like cute girls. Wait a minute, I think I just like cute girls. Every time I talk to one of these people, I'm like, I like them. Imagine if he loses, it has to be renamed to Ben or something. That wouldn't work. Ben Bright? I don't know about that. It's a pleasure to see you again, Joshua. You too, Lila. Have you been well? I have, thank you. Although, I wish I could say the same for the mayor. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. In Sky 2, we have a childhood photo of Lila. For some reason, we don't give that photo back, so we can just view it anytime we want. And maybe it's a good motivator, who knows? As such, I had no choice but to force her to take some time off work. Did you kiss her? Please tell me you kissed her. That bad? I'm afraid so. She was finally able to rest and recover thanks to enough to my satisfaction, thankfully. So now she's returned to her duties. I assure you that she's in good hands. Eh? You need something to drink, sir. We have plenty available, alcoholic or otherwise. Well, we're 16. Oh, about 17 now. A year passed, I think. Ah, it's finally over. Just goes to show that if we endure, the goddess will eventually extend her hand of salvation to us all. That's reassuring to know. Poor Mr. Murdoch. Ah, Joshua! It's been quite some time since I last saw you. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Klaus. Well, the mayors of each of Lyborough's towns were invited, I believe. Oh, this guy's from Roland, the first town. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure why I was when I didn't do all that much to contribute to anything, but I decided to attend nonetheless. That's not true at all. I hear the food supplies that were delivered to Boss and Gransel were done on your orders. That was particularly well received here, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You've got as much right to be here and thanked for your efforts as anyone else. It was, well, that's certainly a relief to hear. Thank you very much for letting me know, Joshua. Oh, he's nice. Oh, Major Sid. Ah, greetings, Joshua. That's it. Good voice for him. I'd like to take this chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Orbos' schemes and return peace to Liberal. The debt of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. We might have been the ones who entered the Liberal arc, but we wouldn't have had a chance or success if we were on our own. It was only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. Right, so again, the Ouroboros people invaded, like, Grand Soul, this town, this city, so that we as the party would be preoccupied fighting them instead of going to the final dungeon. But, you know, Major Sid here, or Colonel Sid here, was like, no, I got it covered. How can you be a lieutenant and a colonel at the same time? You know, I think it's like, oh, man, how do I explain it? It's like a subclass, you know? Yeah, it's like Colonel Junior, exactly. I was like, how do I explain this? It's like you got your major ranks, right? Like Colonel, Lieutenant, Sergeant, whatever. Not in that order, obviously. Ooh, ads. Okay. Let me BRB then. Give me a second. Let me BRB. You know, sometimes, by the way, I appreciate it when people say like, oh, we're in ads right now. That way I can put myself on BRB and not worry about losing content, I think. But also, I really gotta set up the stream elements thing where it tells me that there's ads going on. And when we get back, I don't know how long the ads are for. I think it's for 3 minutes. I think 3 minutes is a crazy long time for ads, by the way. I think it hurts a lot, but I also don't want to disable ads, right? For obvious reasons. Man, let's see. It was only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. Well, we could certainly say the same of you, though. Although it is true that none of us could have brought peace alone. Still, I believe that wanting the chance to thank you, personally, for all you did. I'd personally disable my ads entirely if I could. Yeah, I gotcha. If only. If only. Only one affiliate for emotes and redeems. Feel kind of the same way. The faith we had in you and see it work through to the end was just what we needed to fight. I don't know. Oh, let's see. I wish. No, maybe there's a thing for it. Just manually doing ads, just so you don't have to deal with them later, would be nice. You know, kind of like front-loading ads would make sense. Let's see. Yeah, you got the emotes and redeems as the price of ads. You're a Jeff Bezos employee now. Ugh. Is there enough food available for you? Your name's Folk. That's weird. If there's anything that you'd like more of, feel free to let me know. I want some fettuccine alfredo with a lot of chicken on it. Oh, it's you. General Morgan, I know you don't like bracers, but why are you out here by yourself? Why are you out here by yourself? Also, yes, as soon as you turn on affiliates, You can't turn on. You can't turn off ads. You are forever a slave to the machine. Oh, saddening. Oh, it's you. I've heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with the Library arc. You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. I wasn't expecting to thank me, but I wonder if something happened. Right. So again, in the first game, he doesn't like us bracers or the party in general. By the second game, he's like, we have a common enemy, so I'm going to work with you. And now he seems like a nice guy. The Bracer Guild has helped us in a number of ways recently. You have my thanks. I guess Joshua wasn't there when, like, Estelle and the others had to help out. Oh, what the hell are they doing by themselves? Hello? Are you guys having a date? Please tell me it's a date. This looks adorable. Please tell me something's going on. I need to know. Okay, hear me out, right? I've said this about KLOE, and that KLOE needs some love. Scheherazade, also a pretty good person, also deserves some love. Olivier, kind of a comedic fucking son. Oh, man. Olivier, kind of a clown, fumbles a lot, but he tries his best with Shara a lot for some reason. And now I'm like, okay, you know what? If it's Olivier with Shara, I'm down for that. Shara also likes to threaten Olivier a lot when he does his shenanigans. So I'm like, okay, I support this. You two look comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua, care to join us for a few drinks? Haha, don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. Right. Olivier kind of swings both ways. But specifically, like, if you're beautiful, I'm going to tell you you're beautiful. Joshua catching fishes with both hands. It's crazy. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good, thanks. Oh, come on. We're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoil sport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? Right, because when he became a senior bracer, that was at the end of the first game, and he disappeared. Vanished from the face of the earth. Did some, like, secret underground shit. It feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion. Only Estelle's. Say, Shara? About, well, Luciola. Yeah, her sister, basically. About Luciola. Silly Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. It's one of those situations where we didn't see a body. We fought like 4 Enforcer people. We saw one of them teleport. We saw one of them fly away. But then we got Walter and Luciola. Walter kind of just laid on the floor, but we didn't see him die. He was just unconscious. We acknowledged that he was just unconscious. And Luciola jumped off a cliff, basically. So, we don't know. No body confirmed. I am at the station. Welcome back, Alice. I hope your train comes back safe and sound. Or like, I hope your train comes safe and sound. The walk was bloody lethal. It rained then, -degrees. So it was covered in ice, very slippery ice. Ugh, I'm sorry. I hope you wore nice shoes. Shara's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. From sunset to sunrise, right? I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. It's got a point though. Oh, and while I've got to say the chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you disappeared. I could barely watch her, You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. Hi, YouTube chatter Alice. Yes, I love being this weird medium between people saying hi from YouTube and then to Twitch and vice versa. I did slip, but didn't hit my skull. There's nothing to worry about. But you want to avoid that. Oh yeah, I bet. But you're okay? If you mysteriously disappeared, I'd be a little worried. I won't. I have no intention of doing anything like that ever again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. Ah, that docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Are you two gonna fuck? Like, actually. I want to know what's going on between them. Olivier, is it okay that you're here in Libro? I would have thought you needed to be back in the Empire. Right, he's like one of the many princes of the Empire. He's like one of the sons of the Emperor, which is interesting. Alice says hi back to Trim. Olivier would? Well, I will go back eventually. For now, however, I intend to savor the lingering feelings of this whirlwind of a ride. Remaining behind afforded me the chance to attend this wonderful party to boot. As you can see, my fine instincts have yet to fail me. Feels like no amount of alcohol is enough to get me drunk lately. I don't know what's up with me. She has like a bottomless stomach when it comes to alcohol. On the positive side though, maybe now I can actually beat Aina in a drinking contest. So, if this is shortly after the event of the second game, her sister figure said, hey, our adoptive father, I fell in love with him. And when he told me that he will find someone else for me, I pushed him off a cliff. You know, Scheherazade was kind of heartbroken about that. Just a little bit. It'd be improper to do such a thing at the party, oh my god. Alcoholic representation in shows. Give me a Grey Goose. I need a vodka. Holy moly. Just to find a positive in that. Oh man. Anyone else back here? I don't want to talk to KLOE just yet. Oh, Cassius, dear old dad. I'm sorry, did her Sorry, did her sister figure fall in love with their adoptive father? You said, yeah, so, okay, right? You have Joshua and Estelle, who are adoptive siblings, and they fell in love with each other. We have Agat, who treats Tita like a little sister, and Tita interprets that as kind of like a kind of like a romantic type thing. Okay, cool. But then you have Shehrazade's sister figure saying that her adoptive father was so cool and I fell in love with him, and then he rejected me, so I killed him. Holy moly. Grey Goose? Fancy the diamond filtration, I see. You're supposed to filter that okay. I have some stories to share about that. Maybe I can talk about that some other time. I didn't realize how fancy Grey Goose was. I kind of just took it straight. Sweet home Zamoria. But yes, now we're talking with our actual dear old dad. Let's go. Joshua. Surprised to see you here, Dad. Thought you said over the phone that you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. Transporting goods need to get to the country back in order. Making sure every area has the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's gonna take a while longer before we can say Lateral's back to normal too, I fear. Let me make sure I put a better voice. Come to think of it, Estelle and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even in Libro's smaller villages, so it threw us off to see as much while we were helping out where we could. Doesn't come as a surprise if you're the one responsible though. Should go a long way towards helping people feel at ease. It's times like these. It's times like these when we've got to do all we can for one another. And the army's no different. I forgot his dad works like 9 to 5 white collars. Yeah, right? So in the first game, he went out to get milk. Jokes aside, he was on a special bracer mission. You know, as a bracer, special assignment, he had to go to another country and help out there for like most of the game. When he comes back, he's like, okay, there was a coup d'etat, I need to restructure the military. I guess I'm general again. So yeah, now he's stuck at a desk all day, every day. With Ereboni and Calvern's internal political situations a mystery to us, the reorganization of the army has to be shelved for now too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back a while. So make sure you make the most of it tonight, Joshua. I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad. Estelle's pretty much worried about you too, you know? Haha, I'm banging your daughter. Who is your sister? Yeah. There's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. Let's see. So that's it for this side. Talk to these people. Oh, the Sky Pirates. Where's Josette? Oh, Josette's over there. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, when Joshua ran away and did his own thing for like half of Sky 2, he hung out with the Sky Pirates because, you know, who else would be an expert at doing undercover shit? Mr. Yu, you can't say that. I'm sorry. Imagine being Cassius and your adoptive kids are screaming, "Ha ha! Joshua, you are banging my daughter!" Yeah, you guys. Holy shit. Mr. Yu, you can't say that. I'm sorry, the game put it all in front of me. It's not my fault. Hey, Joshua. Didn't expect to see you here. You were invited then? Sure was. Sure was. An invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. Right, so again, we see flashbacks of several different characters, and we kind of have to piece the timeline together ourselves. Apparently, in their flashback, they were pardoned for all their past crimes, because they're Sky Pirates, right? Anything about kidnapping and stealing, of course, breaking and entering, fighting, all pardoned because they helped save the world, you know? I'd imagine those pirates invited themselves. You would think so. But now they're going straight, I think. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way we're turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried over. A reminder that they are former nobles, but, like, someone tricked them into giving away all of their property. I think it was something like, oh, we put up our entire estate as collateral, and then we lost it all. Something like that. That's very like you. Not gonna deny it. That aside, thanks for Her Majesty pardoning us, we're now free to walk around out in the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make good, honest living for ourselves. Right, they became couriers. Should have brought property in Egypt. That's not the first time you said that. Somehow wanting to start a courier service, right? Yeah, well, maybe, but that's not the only thing we could try out. Whatever we settle on, we could. It should involve flying the skies. That's how we've lived so far. I don't want to change that now. Right, so they do become couriers, I think. Oh man, they'd be wild racers. Where's Josette? Where's Josette? She's peak. She is like arguing with Estelle somewhere. I think like down south actually. You're not gonna hear me say no. All the complicated financial stuff goes right over my head. So just don't count on me there. But that might even be right up Josette's alley. Oh. Still, the best thing about starting up a company is we'd be able to employ all the guys who worked under us while we were Sky Bandits. Right, so in their flashback, all of their henchmen actually work for them in this delivery business. It's cool. I mean, I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. We don't even have any funding. And we don't know if we'll even be profitable once we get things up and running. There's those two. Oh man, I like Karna a lot. It's a shame she's not a party member. I don't think she is. I don't think she's ever gonna join the party. Cause she's kind of like our, I don't want to say rival group because we don't fight them too much. We don't butt heads or anything, but she's like our friends, I guess. But she is very pretty. I swear, it's like watching two children squabble. It's great that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy. After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great that we've been able to come up to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. Food's pretty good too. Munch, munch, munch. I want to go to a fancy buffet. Okay. Isn't it crazy? Okay. There were some buffets in my area that I would frequent, you know, occasionally with family and friends as an excuse. And, you know, after a while, it got shut down due to health violations. I'm like, oh, I've been eating at this place for years. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I love Annalise. I wish she was in the party more often. In the second game, she was only around for Chapter 1. But I want her back. Wow, I didn't know Josette was from the nobility. I always pictured Erebonian nobles being all real stuffy and scary. But maybe there are a few cute ones mixed up in there. Oh, she likes cute things too. I need her to meet Erica, because Tina's mom is like, cute is justice. And Annalise also says cute is justice. Kurt, oh man, you've done some fine You've done some fine work these past couple of weeks. The damage report on the regions of Liberal you've been providing have proved invaluable in allocating personnel. I really can't thank you enough. Oh, you needn't thank me. By the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my bracer badge. As you probably know, what power I was given to me by the society. Before becoming a bracer, I used to commit many unforgivable acts too. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a bracer. Yeah, but we could just say like you have the heart of a bracer and you were just mind controlled for a little bit, you know? Still a cool guy. Let's see. Health violation only works if you think the food you ate was bad from the start. What if it went bad from that day, out of sight, out of mind? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I have been eating there for years. I did not get sick from eating there for years. Maybe something happened, bad place, bad time. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept, and that's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? I suppose not. Then, what difference is there between us? We're both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe is right. I see no difference. I can't really argue with that logic. I still can't pretend to be completely confident in myself, though. Be that as it may, that's nothing to be ashamed of. You should simply continue striving to overcome it. And while this is but my personal opinion, I'd say you're a model bracer. Yeah, overcame his past, and still wanted to serve for the sake of justice, you know? That's pretty cool. This is Elnan, right? It's good to see you again, Elnan. I heard you're here as the bracer's representative today. Is that true? Ah, indeed. Man, I'm giving a prim and proper voice, but that's just because he has a ponytail and he's blonde with blue eyes. Indeed, all of the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. That's too bad. I would have wanted Kilika to show up because she's so pretty. That's too bad. Isn't it though? This would have been a fine time for us to exchange information. But, oh well. There's always tomorrow, as they say. It was an honor to be able to put my skills to the test by making tonight's many dishes. I do hope they'll be to your satisfaction. Please have your fill. What are these two up to? I figured that'd be the case. Oh boy, what the hell are these two fighting about? Are they fighting about Joshua? Is she gonna be like, oh, I bet you guys haven't kissed that often. Kiss more than you? Huh. I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Cause I've been to plenty high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Right, cause again, the Sky Pirates used to be a noble family, right? It's just that they lost all their wealth. Josette and Estelle should kiss each other more like, you know what, that's true. Alex in chat has a very good point. They're arguing way too much, they should just kiss, and then they'll get along just fine. That's how that works, right? Silly. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before. Joshua has also worn a dress, you know, twice. Because I have for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I can name. Wow, that's really a low blow. But also Josette's really cute, you know? Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. But Josette, that's your charm. Oh man. I don't know what's with me tonight. I like Josette though. What kind of advice is this? It's really bad advice. Oh, Yuri. Yes. Especially with horses. I like horses. Nope. We're not getting there. We're not getting there. You're not getting me today, Twitch. Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two. I appreciate that you have your differences, but we're kind of in a really public, high-class place. So, could you take this fight somewhere else? Shut up, Joshua! Shut up, Joshua! Oh, I don't know why I gave them that voice. Wow, sorry. Okay then, have it your way. How about you and me settle this with an honorable duel? Think you can handle it? Damn right I can. You're on. Just don't cry when you realize you can't actually beat me though. I love them. I love them so much. Could you two stop fighting? Please? Alright, I think the last... Oh, no, they're here too. Duke Dunin, my goat. Again, this dude was like a man-child. Just the man. He used to be a man-child where he's like, I want this, I want that. I'm gonna throw money at all my problems. And then when he finds out that like Princess Claudia was supposed to take over, like next in line to the throne, he's like, but she's a woman. Holy shit. To be specific, he's like, you can't trust a woman. They're conniving. They're sneaky. They'll take everything that you want. And then we beat the shit out of him. And we kind of don't see him for the rest of the game. And then in the second game, he's like, you know, maybe I was wrong. Because, you know, Queen Alicia is also a woman. And she's doing great, you know? And then Estelle does this thing where she's like very blunt, very honest, but also very nice. She's like, you know, I think if you just worked out a little bit and like matured a little bit, I think you'd be an excellent man. And while some may take that as an insult, Duke Dunin's like, well, you know what? Fine. I will man up. I will mature. And then he actually does, which I respect a lot. But yeah. And when we see him again, he's like trying his best to be professional. Because like, I didn't deserve the throne at all. I'm gonna make myself worthy. Just the man, just the man. Pardon? Oh? Is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? Well, you guys were talking about me. But we haven't seen Duke Dunin in like forever. Like Estelle has interacted with him, but not Joshua. Is this the boy you're speaking of earlier? That is correct. This is Joshua. I was just telling the ambassador here about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Erebonian ambassador here in Libero, Davil Kranah. The train internet's dying might pop out. Hey, no worries. As always, seeing a familiar face puts a smile on my face. So if you're able to say hello for just a moment, I am all the more happy. Let's see. It's nice to meet you. The tale of how you flew on top of that flying city, all while knowing it may be the last thing you did, brought tears to my eyes. How you were able to participate in an operation that may have brought your death, casting aside even your girlfriend's objections, I don't know. But I know this. Libero needs more young men and women like you. Thank you for saying so, sir. Just what's the Duke been telling him? Yeah, because it sounds like Duke has been telling him, like, oh, he went up to sacrifice himself for his girlfriend, you know? Duke Dunin has terrible hair still. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I wish he would shape up. It's kind of growing on me, but his head shape is kind of making it look kind of sus. I mean, also, yeah. But all was well that ended well. For one miraculous chance, the two were able to reunite. It should go without saying how touched I am to see spirit from our youths today. Truly our Libero's greatest treasure. Philip. Philip was from the Royal Guard, but he is assigned specifically to Duke Dunin. So you know that's a thing. Good evening to you two. Thank you so much for making the time to attend tonight's banquet. Oh, not at all. How are you feeling now after having some time to recover, Philip? I'm feeling quite well. You're too kind. I do believe I may have overexerted myself. That's how things are once you've reached a certain age. I'll find myself wondering whether I would have been able to do more if I were 30 years younger, but I suppose there's little point in doing so. Wonder what he looked like 30 years ago. Nope, sorry, Philip. Can't picture it. 30 years ago, he looks exactly the same? Probably. Miss Maid, I need some food. Neil told me not to move on my own, so I'm stuck here. I haven't gotten any food. I guess I'll just have to fill myself with liquids instead. Was that juice or is that alcohol? Either way, big yikes. Man, this is one hell of a party. I normally work as a chef over at the Sanctum Gate, but I was called over here to help. It's a huge honor to be able to help out on the occasion of this spectacular. I doubt I'll ever get an opportunity like this again. Oh man, I hope he gets to work at the castle. Oh, we got Kevin, our suspicious priest guy, who again executed the final boss. Like, Wiseman got away, and we're like, fine, we'll fit. Wiseman got away, and the party's like, oh, we'll find him afterwards. But Kevin's like, no, 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 I'm gonna turn him into salt. Kevin, I wasn't expecting you to still be in Liberal. Give me a second. I wasn't expecting to see you still be in Liberal. Oh, so you're invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most out of the times like these and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. I suppose Wiseman's salty, but dude, the salt is real. The salt is real. Dude, so it's crazy because we got a lore dump, right? So at the end of the second game, Father Kevin here. Pizza! I hope you're doing well. What have you been up to? Let's try SO at pizza. Let's see. Kingdom 2 crowns. Rated to an I'm so sorry. Let me know when you're back if you can hear me. But yeah. Let's see. Kingdom 2 crowns. I've never heard of Kingdom 2 crowns. Let me see this. Let me see this. Kingdom 2 crowns. What is this? Is this a co-op game? This looks really fun, actually. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up on stream real quick. Where is my browser source? There it is. Here. Nope, that's not it. There you go. Here, let's see this. It's a co-op? Interesting. Is it like you have to raise a town on your own? Also, is there single player for this? I don't know. Either way, looks like a town builder. I assume you're doing a collab then. I hope you are having a good time. I guess for introductions, I am TheAntiYuu. We normally play JRPGs always, all day, every day, for like 2-hour sessions. This is a really long cutscene, by the way. As you can see, the stream time is like an hour and a half, roughly. All of that was just this cutscene. Let's see. There's also a crossover Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. You pay money to hire guys or get them to do stuff. Ooh, interesting. Might have to check that out myself. But yeah, if you're doing a collab, let's see. I was on Kingdom Hearts 2 for a bit, then Borderlands with Hussar and Death the Kid, and then Kingdom 2 with Death. Oh, I see. Kingdom Hearts 2, final mix or like OG? Still cool. I hope you have fun, and like, if you have to raid and run, I completely understand. Make sure you eat. Oops. I accidentally progressed the cutscene, but that's fine. Yo, who is that? Made animal. Oh yeah, for the raid in, that is Kaicho wa maid-sama, or I think it was like the president is a maid, student council president, mind you. You should check it out. It's fun. It's a cute little romance. I think there's a love triangle involved, but it's like, oh man, the bad boy discovered that the student council president works as a maid, and now he like goes to her workplace. Yeah, shout out to the pizza guy in Twitch. Hello. Let's see. You did the final mix for Kingdom Hearts 2. Had to speed up when Hussar finished a thing, so I skipped the cutscene. Immediate Demix boss fight. Skip the cutscene. Oh, wait. What do you mean when Hussar finished a thing? You mean like, oh, because you had the collab with him, right. Gotcha. That's a bummer, skipping cutscenes, but I get it. Time crunch and all that. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you eat well, sleep well, drink well. Let's see. Where was I? Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. Right. So, Joshua was still under still had like a mind control mark from the bad guy in the second game, and Kevin kind of released that. I have done KH2 before as a kid, so I know the plot. Okay, cool. Man, Kingdom Hearts has been like a strong part of my childhood, specifically 2, of course. Like, I played 1, and that was kind of jank. Kingdom Hearts 2, though, I didn't mind replaying over and over and over again. For some reason, I'm remembering the Zaldin fight on the bridge in the Beast Castle, you know? Good times. But yeah. Where was I? Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. If you hadn't come to Libro when you did, yeah, again. The bad guy was like, oh, it looks like you still have the mark for the mind control. Well, don't mind if I do. Snaps his fingers. Joshua switches to the bad guy's side, but then Kevin's magic breaks him free. Don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects are look about gone. You're looking kind of spiffy these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure if I should ask this, but are you... Joshua? I'm not gonna be in Libro for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again one day. I hope so too. I think Joshua was about to ask, hey, are you a Grolls... Well, we know he's a Grolls Ritter, but he's like, are you a Dominion? One of, like, the super elites? Also, yeah, again, Kevin killed the final boss, like, executed him in cold blood, because his special role in the church is Heretic Hunter. Alright, so we still have to talk to these... These two seem to hit it up pretty well. They had a special shared flashback, right? Which is really cute. Julia's thing was like, I'm getting promotions, but it pulls me away from the princess. And Vander here is like, I keep getting assigned to bodyguard the prince. And they're both talking about like how both are good and bad, you know? If it isn't Joshua. I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander. I shipped them. They haven't interacted too much, but I shipped them. Fortunately, the Librarch's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. That might not have been the case if there were any shifts at the lake at the time, but due in part of the orbital shutdown, none were. I do have to see if that cutscene skip moment was clippable since Sudden Death were in call. Oh, I see. Yeah. Be sure to check that out. I love looking back at my own VODs and then clipping the hell out of them. And then from those, I see what's good to post to YouTube as like shorts, right? That's kind of how I met Alice, because I posted a bunch of Atelier shorts. And they found one of them, you know? Also to TikTok, right? The tsunami after was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Got a lot of clips from Quake of all things. Dude. If you're having lots of fun, the clip potential is always there, right? Let's see. Well, 1 and 2. It was like 4 from them. Oh, okay. Still though, pulling any clip makes it all the more meaningful. That's true. Yeah, Quake of all things, huh? Let's see, the tsunami after was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see as much when we traveled from the lakeshore. A few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it. A small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Yeah, because I think it just dropped somewhere like dead center of the lake. Indeed. If anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. Liberl is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Yeah, it's a very interesting concept in this game, where we are a very small country, but our engineers are top quality. So we managed to make airships and new weapons right off the bat, and that's how we fought off like these bigger countries with way more numbers. Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case, it worked against us. The crisis has now passed, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Oh, by the way, I did give a shout out to you, Pizza, but my clip thing is broken. It sucks. It hurts. My BRB screen is also broken because that's when the clips autoplay. The Swiss style. Oh boy. Let's see. The crisis is now past, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty to take ahead of us to take care of. Oh. Rose abundance of orbital technology ended up working against us regrettably. Yeah. Small country, big technological advancements. It's always interesting to hear stuff like that. The crisis is now past, doesn't mean our work is done. Still plenty ahead of us to take care of. The confusion created on the Erebonian southern edge as a result of the orbital shutdown phenomena calmed itself down rather quickly. But over in Erebonia, no more is being reported about the city than it was just a mysterious floating object. Do gotta sleep though? Me too. Again, when I started this stream, I went straight into this cutscene, and it's been like an hour and a half. I've been having fun yapping, but I might have to turn in too. Also the Swedish style, we're a small population-wise, but we had a lot of fancy cool weaponry during the Cold War. Also, good night, Pizza. Yeah, again, if you have to raid and run, completely understand. As always, seeing a familiar face puts a smile on my face, so seeing your face makes me smile. Either the central government's still in confusion, and it's why it isn't releasing any more information, or... Oh, yes. Because we know that Erebonia was, like, in cahoots with the big bads. Let me do a quick review. Also, good night if you gotta go to sleep, you. Yeah. Again, we'll try to wrap up this cutscene, because it is close to 2 hours. What? You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Once again, I said it once and I'll say it again, right? When we see her in the princess outfit in Sky 1 and Sky 2, she has long hair, right? And I'm like, okay, that's very pretty. It's a nice change of pace. But now she's doing the short hair with the dress. And I think she is beautiful. One of my favorites. Well, let's see. She looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. Let me do a quick BRB just to make sure, because holy moly, we've been at this for a while. I've been reading a lot, and I ran out of water. So, also, by the way, I love winning tickets casual outfit, by the way. Where it's a beanie with the ears sticking out. It's just a regular baggy shirt with a sweater. It's very simple, but I love that stuff, you know? Maruzensi isn't that bad either. I don't know why I circled my mouse around that. Oh my goodness. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty nice. And then Special Week, she's good. Headband. I mean, Chloe and Estelle joked about that before. Where Estelle was, or Chloe was like, Estelle, what's bothering you? And Estelle was like, theoretically, if I heard that Joshua was with, you know, another girl, how troubling would that be? Well, depends on theoretically how old this girl is. About our age? Theoretically, I'd be very... It's no gun. Tina's packing grenades. You know, you're right. Yeah, but silly me. You're right. Weapons are bad. And Tina does not use a gun. Olivier uses a gun, but not Tina. Tina uses a cannon. Completely different. Perfectly safe. Forget the fact that it has wide splash damage. A fleet of airships. These are the trails in the sky. Ah, there's Chloe! Chloe, best girl. And there's that guy, fucking Olivier, and oh, what's his name? I don't remember. And this is the new guy. Kevin, his name is. Kevin Graham. What's his weapon? Is it crossbow? Josette! Yes. Bring him back. Give us Josette again. And then there's Joshua. Where the hell's he, man? Okay. I'm proud of you, baby girl. Thank you, Avis. Thank you. You know, it means a lot to be acknowledged as... Nope. Oh. We have comprehension. Estelle was exactly the same, though. So, funny. When Chloe otherwise known as Princess Claudia, was held hostage. We were told like, oh, she's in the back room. We go in, we see only KLOE, and Estelle's like, KLOE, what a coincidence that you're here. Where's the princess? We heard she'd also be in this room. And everyone's like, Estelle, please.
You fool!
You fool. Alright, and I am back. Alright. Hopefully this is like the last bit of the cutscene. Or this scene. Though I do enjoy it a lot. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. Oh, okay. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you so much for inviting me today. No, not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I'd like to see... Never mind. We are not going down that route. That's a whole mess and a half. A lot to unpack there. Oh, not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we could meet again. I hear you and Estelle have been traveling and helping out the restoration efforts. That's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. I'm glad we did, because now I finally can breathe with a sigh of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I've been queen for over 40 years, and the strength of Libro's citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty who like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or open technology for this tiny nation's good fortune, but we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the crisis, the recent crisis or the war 10 years ago, and neither was open technology. No, I believe it was the will of its people to live, and that's what I believe supports our country, both then and now. People's will to live? Indeed. You were gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support to this nation. Yeah, Libro seems like a cool place to live. I mean, yeah, we've traveled all over it. It seems nice. There's Zace, which has a lot of technological advancements. Got Ruan, who's like by the shore. There's a lot of trade. That's cool if you like fishing. Roland is like Roland, which is Estelle's hometown, is a nice little country place with a lot of farmland. I'm missing one. And Bose is just good for trade in general, right? There's a lot of places in Libero, nice and peaceful, except when there's no peace, obviously. We got attacked by a dragon last game. That's crazy. From now on, your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As its queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. Huh. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Oh, Seek! Scree! Well, Seek, it's good to see you again. Scree! After all he did, I'd say he deserves a good party as much as any human. Yeah, he was our main method of communication while like... Bird boy, birds are cool. But you'd like to give me a comment? Let's see. There's gotta be something else going on around here, right? There we go. Okay, I think that's just about everyone now. There are a few people I didn't get to talk to though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party later once they're free. Oh, like Joshua and, KLOE and this guy, Neil. Come on, Dorothy. We're talking to the military guys next. Gotta move on, woman. We haven't gone all day. She's hungry. She's starving. No, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. Right. So, she starved herself for 30 days because she thought this was all you can eat. But they're here for work reasons. And now that they're here, the most you can do quickly is drink. But never mind that, we got work to do. Okay. Poor girl, poor girl. Joshua? There's KLOE. Best girl. Dorothy needs a better boss? Kind of. I think they're a fun little duo, but she's also a mess herself. So again, I really hope KLOE doesn't get heartbroken through this. because Joshua is like one of her few guy friends that's around her age. Might be the only guy friend around her age. Well, there's a guy in the student council, but I don't think that counts. Hey Chloe, finally got a bit of a break? Must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is a little. Not too bad though. I've had a lot more of them ever since becoming crown princess, so I'm starting to get used to them. I can believe it. Feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. I think anyone would learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know, it probably won't be too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear until then, unfortunately. Yes, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do. I swore myself that I would do all I could to help protect this country's people. Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part. Well, if you say so. You really are strong. I'm not so sure about that. I still feel as though I'm doubting myself a lot of the time. Like, I just have to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push? Maybe so. Still, it doesn't change the fact that you're strong. Not to me, anyway. I remember the strength... man. Yawning. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met, too. Thank you. Clem is one of the orphans. You haven't seen him in forever. I nearly forgot about that. Man, go to bed. You know, you're absolutely right. After this cutscene, for sure. Because I think we're almost done. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Oh, she's gonna confess. No, girl. Joshua and Estelle are already a set. They have kissed. They've sworn each other to stay by each other's sides till the end of time. I think confessing is a bad idea. Well, maybe she's doing it for closure, you know. As princess, maybe she's just trying to get closure and get her head out of the gutter. Maybe. Okay, let's see where this goes, though. Who knows? Something in your mind, Chloe? Can I have a little bit of your time, Joshua? Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be heartbroken by the end of this. I've got something I want to say to you. Sure? Okay. This way, then. She go into her room? No, that's later. She might be. Is it just me, or does she seem kind of bothered by something? Well, well, I think her room's that way. Uh-oh. Where's Estelle right now, anyway? Chomp, 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 munch, munch. Munch, munch, chew, chew. I got stomachs to spare. Oh, she's picking her pace. This could get interesting. Whose side do you want, anyway? I wonder what's gonna happen in that room. I wonder. Reminder, though, Joshua's taken. I guess I can leave her as she is for now. She seems pretty occupied. She goes see what Chloe wants then. Have I done something to make her angry? I don't feel I have. Well, you've definitely done something to her heart. Oh, man. Okay, not her bedroom, but still a private area. I'm gonna get really sad about this, aren't I? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let me get another swig of water. Okay. So, Chloe. What was it that you wanted to tell me? Look. If I've done something to offend you, then I'm sorry, alright? I love you, Joshua. Oh, fuck. My heart's gonna break. Because she doesn't have many guy friends. And Joshua's right here, being all cute and charming and nice and smart. And they get along really well, at least in the first game. And a bit in the second game, maybe not too much. Oh man, she said it. She said it, and he's gonna say no. Because why would he say yes? Why would he say yes if he sworn his life to Estelle, you know? Maybe this is just for closure and getting it out of her system. I love you, Joshua. Fuck, dude. I'm not ready for this. Oh, what? Well... I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but... that somber smile. That's the I'm thinking of Estelle smile. I'm sorry, Chloe, it's not gonna happen. Again, maybe she's just trying to make peace with it. And get it out of the way and make sure Joshua knows. But holy moly, it stings. Because I know that this was the only way it was gonna end up. I'm happy you feel that way, but... Don't worry. I knew exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. Yeah, she's made peace with it. I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. The sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? How long have you, well, felt that way? Since they first met, because he's a really nice guy. In Sky 1, he was really kind and really smart. And he accepted Chloe really well. This is the only way this should have ended, right? Because if Joshua said, oh, maybe we could do something on the side. Or, you know what, forget Estelle. You know, he wouldn't be Joshua. How long have you, well, felt that way? Say, Joshua, if you had met me before Estelle, do you think you would have, well, dude, this is a really slow burn and it's hurting. No. I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Oh man. He's even saying it right now. If I met you before Estelle, I think I would have gotten along with Estelle more. Estelle would shove her step down his throat in seconds. Dude, she would beat the hell out of Joshua if he somehow wavered after all they've been through. But yeah. Chloe's asking, if you met me before Estelle, would that have changed things? And he's like, no. Sorry. I told you, don't worry. I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself. But even if that were possible, I don't think it's what I truly wanted. Man, fucking Joshua. He's got Josette, Estelle, and Chloe after him. Annalise said he was kind of cute. Shara said he was kind of cute. Yeah. Because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. Chloe's the best. Holy shit, Chloe's the fucking best. She's like, man, it's okay for you to not love me the same way. Because I love you and Estelle at the same time. Fuck. Bye, Chloe? Maybe. He's catching fish with 6 hands. For real. Dude. He's a fucking magnet. But yeah. No, I like Chloe a lot. And this kind of like, it was bittersweet. We knew that this was gonna happen. But she's powering through it. She knows that she's a princess. It wouldn't have worked out anyway. I really love both you and Estelle. That's probably why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. Oh man. It was worth the effort to bring it out too. That was probably the best expression I've seen to date. Man. You can be kind of a bully, you know that? Okay. She's like, it was all worth it confessing to you so that I can see your face in an awkward situation. Holy moly. Nice. He's like, I'm glad I confessed to you so that you can feel awkward one last time. Dude. Forget Rare Earth. This is SSR Heavenly Magnet. Dude. A reminder that Joshua even dressed up as a girl. And twice. And the guys were like, maybe. You can be kind of a bully sometimes, you know that? Maybe this feels like the most fun I've had in some time. Oh man. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? We know who's on his mind. I think on his mind is Estelle's gonna beat the shit out of me. Probably. What? I can easily tell you're worried about something. My instincts are quite sharp, or so I'd like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. Oh, how exactly am I supposed to take that? So, you're hiding, you're hiding something, aren't you? Reminder that Joshua is the type to turn down the princess of an entire nation. Man, he's got his priorities set straight though. He loves Estelle. Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, alright. It still surprises me from time to time too, but you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how us girls are. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. It's nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Liberal by the end of the month. Le gasp! But why? Well, to look for Ren, probably. Right? Because, Ren is a child soldier just like he was. And Estelle promised Ren that they would save her from all that. Turns out a princess for his stepsister, base Joshua. You know what? Now that you say it on paper, that's kind of funny, huh? He turned down the princess so he could date his sister. Wild. Anyway, I'm leaving Liberal at the end of the month, but why? The country's finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think this is the right time. Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's just about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. As we saw at the end of Sky 2, Estelle kind of like, nope, if you're going, I'm going, right? It's taken me a long time to get this far, but I finally be able to start thinking of myself as a person, and not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted from me. That's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human, bad in that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh. That's why I'm gonna need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work towards atoning for all I've done. So I can start embracing the person I am now. In the truest sense of the word. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Where Joshua's like, I'm starting to feel human, and being human means that I feel sad. And because I'm sad, I'm going to try to work for the better. I see. But if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. It might not even be for a while. It could be for a long time. Again, Estelle forces her way to join Joshua. It's great. It might not even be for a while. It could be for a long time. I'm still not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part on my mind right now. You've still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Huh? If you ask me, you just tell him the way that comes most naturally to you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. And all you have to do is get those words out there. Do it right now. Grab her by the shoulders, push her against the wall, and say, Estelle, I'm leaving. You owe her that much if you love her. You know that, right? Fucking Chloe's like, listen, if you're not gonna love me, you better love the shit out of Estelle. You hear me? Oh, man. Push her in the wall, and then, you know, just having a nice old conversation pinned to the wall. But yeah, Chloe's like, if you're not gonna love me, you better love Estelle 110%. Yeah, I do. Really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me the obvious. So obvious. Blah blah blah. You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Oh man. Okay, she's throwing around that word a lot now. It's like, I love you as a friend. And now I think she's gonna say it more often. Please stop teasing me. Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although, if you ask me, she'll... Yep. Joshua! Where are you? Where's my man? Holy moly. Man, okay, so in Sky 2, that reminds me. When we saw a photo of Joshua traveling with Josette, she's like, what are you doing with my man? It's crazy. Yeah, she'll get you. Though I imagine Estelle will probably be the one to pin him down. Yeah, you know what? Alice makes a good point. Even though Josh was like the very skilled assassin man, with the really edgy outfit, he's a bottom. Estelle's absolutely the one who pegs Joshua. Estelle would pin Joshua to the wall, and she would do the cabidon. Joshua, where are you? Oh, there you are. Look at these. They're Josette's goggles. Wait. Is that why she switches to wearing a hat instead of wearing her goggles? I can't believe it. Look at these. They're Josette's goggles. I took them from her as the spoils of war. Oh, so you beat her. I'm glad you were having fun, Estelle. Make sure you give those back to Josette later, okay? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Tune into next week. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Tune into next week's issue to find out. No notes, dude. Wait, hold on. You two fucking. Imagine that fucking stuff. What are you two doing here on the balcony? Doing something secret without me? Are you two, Chloe? Oh no, Chloe's in teasing mode. Now that she's got it out of her system, she's like, okay, I can play with this. Estelle would swear. I suppose it's about time I return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Holy shit. Chloe's not gonna give her an answer. Estelle's like, what? Estelle's asking Chloe, what were you two up to? And Chloe's like, alright, I'll see you later. You can have him back now. Sure? Hey, Chloe? So, I'm not sure how best to put this either, but thanks. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Crazy. Oh, you're very welcome. Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. Estelle's not gonna get an answer. Estelle's not gonna get an answer at all. The heck? So, Joshua, what did you two, did you fuck? Man, holy shit. Joshua, what did you two do, out here in private? Sorry, I was thinking about something funny. Where it's like, Chloe is the princess. She can technically get whatever she wants. She's next in line to the throne. If she wants Joshua, she could assign people to get Joshua for her. Hi, Estelle. Okay, bye. Leaves that explanation. They held hands? Maybe. Dude, that'd be wild. Joshua, what did you two, They held hands, Estelle. God damn it. I still love that. What did you two do? And then Chloe just laughs and then leaves. Holy. What you two talk about? Oh, nothing much. She just gave me a bunch of much needed motivation. Oh, really? That sure clears things up. Dude, Joshua, you can't say that. You can't say that. What were you two doing alone? Oh, she motivated me. In what way? It's been 5 years and Estelle has believed me in... blah, blah, blah. It's been 5 years and Estelle has believed in me for every single one. And I believe in her too. No, it doesn't. What motivation? Estelle, I got something I need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you see, fireworks. Oh, Chloe's watching the fireworks alone. These are pretty fireworks. They're so pretty. Dude, imagine that. There's so many of them too. Chloe just got rejected by Joshua. Walked away and now these the fireworks are happening. Wild stuff. These are nice effects. Fireworks made me want to stab my ears. Yeah, I've been to like... I've gone out to watch fireworks. Hitori, I hope you're doing well. You're catching me like at the tail end of the stream, I think. You see, Estelle. We're actually at the tail end. We've been watching the same like cutscene for like the past 2 hours. Now, mind you, I was yapping quite a bit. But still, solid 2 hours. Hey, we learned recipe for luxurious lunch. 3500 Mira. Oh, we don't get to see any more of that? Okay. Oops. Alright. Oh, we don't have Mira right now. Okay. We'll just do this for now. I'll catch you next time. How have you been? I'm doing great. A lot of reading, though. Let's see. My life's been fun. I've been traveling a lot, going on trips over the weekends. Might go out again, actually, this weekend once more. Are you gonna go sleep? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let me get out of this real quick. I was kind of hoping that, my spells would pop off and I could just go. Alright, please kill. Just kill. Please just kill. Please. Okay. Joshua, Supreme Dual Strike the poison. Please get me out of here. Oh, 0 damage. What the hell?
Alright, what's next?
Alright. Let's go back to base. Hermit's area. Let me see. Who can I raid out to? Who's even online right now? I don't know. Let me go open up Twitch. It's been a while. Should I raid them? Maybe. Let's see. What are they up to? I don't like that the game freezes when I like tab out. It's very unfortunate for me. I'm just looking at some things. There's no one I can talk to here first. I should raid out as soon as possible, though. Oh, everyone's having like a little... Considering we're always traveling using warps in the cube, it's hard to be sure, but it does feel like every time we arrive at a new plane, we're moving farther and farther down. Makes me wonder what's at the bottom. I'm simply glad our highness is safe and well. Still, seems to be every chance that plenty of others have been captured the same way. It's clear the Lord of Phantasma is not a foe to be underestimated. Just don't have enough information. We had more clues. Maybe it's just me, but it's sort of maybe kind of bad luck to lock the Queen of Liberal in one of those ceiling stones, right? Oh man, I should be going to sleep! Fuck! Holy moly. Let's see. I should just raid into whoever's available, I think. We'll raid into... It's always tough for me to decide who to raid into. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway. We'll just raid into Church, who's playing Animal Crossing. We'll do raid 2. And then, you know, for the other options that I had tonight, I'll try to raid into them either tomorrow. Well, there's no guarantees. I need to make sure if I can even stream tomorrow and Friday. And then on... what's it? The weekend, I will be busy. Because I will be traveling again because I love going out to do stuff. More updates on that later on. Hopefully I can meet other Trails people while I'm out. But we'll see. Thank you for the stream, Mr. Yu. No, thank you all for stopping by. Let me make sure. Shout out to the Tram. Shout out to Oz. Shout out to Hitori. Shout out to Alice, who's been here for a while. Shout out to Pizza for the raid. And until then, maybe tomorrow I'll bid you adieu. Bye-bye.